everyone. Good day, Ms. Alexis R. Alcantara. I'm Jessica F. Bailon from PSC 1-3, the reporter number 24, to discuss the biopsychosocial model of crime causation, moral insanity, and criminal responsibility. Now, before we can proceed to the topic, let me ask you, what is a biopsychosocial? Now, if you have no idea what is a biopsychosocial, allow me to discuss this topic or to explain to you. The biopsychosocial model of crime causation in 1977, George Engel eloquently stated to provide a basis for understanding the determinants of disease and arriving at a rational treatments and patterns of healthcare. A medical model must also take into account the patient, the social context in which he lives, and complementary system devised by society to deal with the disruptive effects of illness. That is the physician role and the healthcare system. This requires a biopsychosocial model. The biopsychosocial model is a multidisciplinary perspective that attempts to understand criminal behavior and related outcomes like antisocial behavior and its consequences by considering the interaction between biological and etc. Genetics, hormones, physiology, brain structures, functionings, psychological, and sociological factors. The biopsychosocial is the complex relationship of biopsychosocial factors. When we say bio, it means genes or namamana. For example, Anna already has a lot of pimples, and because of that, she was always being bullied by her classmates. Psycho, it means the mindset of a person, emotions, or behavior. For example, because she was always being bullied by her appearance, it was her self-esteem or confidence that's why she doesn't socialize outside anymore. Next is social. Social, it is the effect to the other person or the individual influenced by the environment of the behavior of a person. For example, she was no longer bullied by her classmate as a result of the social media post. She became attractive, and since she was beautiful, she was impacted by the environment around her. Because she was beautiful, she was also be able to bully other. She was able to bully the other people or their classmates, and because of her experience to the past, that because of her she was bullied. Now she became bully person. Next is the biopsychosocial is divided by three: the biological, psychological, and social. Next is biological. Biological influence on health include an individual's genetic makeup and history of physical trauma or infection. Many disorders have an inherited genetic vulnerability. Next is psychological. The psycho component investigates psychological elements such as thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Next is social. The social component investigates societal aspects that may influence an individual's health, such as our connections with other, our culture, or our economic situations. Next is relationship of biopsychosocial model. The relationship is they link biological features, and everything that has to do with biology has an impact on human thought. Psychological factors influence social well-being. Thus, the BPS models derive from the fact that it considers health and disease in a variety of contexts, examining how the combination of many elements leads to specific concerns for an individual. Next is moral insanity. Moral insanity was sort of mental illness characterized by divine emotions and behaviors in the absence of apparent cognitive deficiencies, delusions, or hallucinations. For example, I watched a movie, the title of the movie is The Guilty. A woman called 911 to report that she had been abducted by her husband, and the police officer tried to calm her down. Then she said that her son was fine and that he was not even crying anymore because her son was in so much pain due to the snakes in his stomach. And she took the intestine from her son's stomach that she thought were snakes due to her hallucinations. And because of moral insanity, we have an hallucination, or we have any imagination to our mind that was not 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 safe to our environment or to the other person that near from us. Or next is criminal responsibility. Criminal responsibility was people who encourage or intentionally help an offender in committing a crime are also criminally liable. For example, by providing information, implements, or practical assistance. Criminal liability is not to those who commit the crimes, but it is the who are help to the offender, help to the offender to commit a crime. For example, the police was dispatched to the place that near from the NPA, but the police was given the information to the NPA, so the dispatches of the police was not successfully because the NPA was has an information from the police. And that's all, and thank you for listening, and hope you enjoyed to watch this video.